Hi, and welcome to Piano School Publishing's online video tutorials. This is page 60 and 61 of the Preparatory book, the new bass notes. So this is our first song with the left hand. If we have a look on page 60, we'll just talk about this. So the bass clef, which we introduced, is for the low notes. And the first note we're going to learn to read in the bass clef is C, D, E, F and G. So there's the 5 notes. Now in the first song we're learning, we're only using C, D and E. So you can have a look at C closely there, and you can see that C sits in the second space in the bass clef. The D sits on the third line or the middle line, and E sits in the third space. Okay, so have a look at that closely. You can see that we use our 5th finger for C, 4th finger for D, and middle finger or 3rd finger for E. It also has a diagram of where your left hand's going to sit on the keyboard or on the piano keys. So we've been using this C, D, E, F and G, which is in the middle, and this is the C, D, E, F and G directly below that. So I'll just show you on the piano. So this is where we've been playing so far, C, D, E, F, G. So we're now going to be bringing our left hand up and playing C, D, E, F, G. All right? So just get the feel of playing that. Remember to have good hand position. All right, now on the opposite page, we have our first song, and it's written in the bass clef. So the biggest difference is you'll see that there is this sign at the start, and this is called a bass clef. And this is now called the bass staff or the bass stave. None of that's really that important at this stage, but more important, we learn to recognize these notes. So if you look at this note just here, that's C. And if you're unsure, you can look back to the previous page as often as you want. There's nothing wrong with that. What you cannot do and should never do is write letter names in below, because the only person you're hurting is yourself. It's okay to look back, but never ever write note names underneath notes, because you just don't learn from that at all, and sends you backwards rather than forwards. So if we look at this, it goes C, 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 rest. Then it moves up to the next note, which is D. So D, 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 rest. Then it moves up again to E, 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 rest. And then it comes back E, D, C, rest. You'll also notice there's a change in the task box over here, because now the task box is for the left hand. So it's got the left hand over here and it's on the other side. So we do exactly the reverse to what we've been doing previously. So this time the book does sit over here, and actually I can leave this open now. So we want the music where we're going to be pointing sitting directly in front of our right hand here, so it's easy for us to point. So we set our left hand up in the bass clef on C, D, E, F and G. And our right hand comes up here to point. Now, as I said, if you get confused, you can always look over there to remind yourself which one's C, which one's D, which one's an E. All right, here we go. So this goes C, 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 rest, D, 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 rest, E, 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 rest, E, D, C, rest. Okay, and that's it. So we're going to try that now with the CD backing. So it's track number 13. So exactly the same thing, point, play, say. So pointing and saying is the priority, and sitting nice and straight, shoulders back, hands in good position. All right, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ready, 2, 3, go. C, 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 rest. D, 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 rest. E, 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 rest. E, D, C, rest. Okay, so again, practice that, just the point, play and say on its own, and then when you're confident with that, then add the backing in, and then hopefully you'll have that all done as soon as possible.